At my engagement party, Grandpa grinned and asked, "So, how's the beach mansion I gave you?" I froze and said, "What mansion? They say blood is thicker than water, but for me it turned out to be thicker with betrayal. I found out the people I trusted most had been systematically stealing my future, and the truth shattered everything at my own engagement party, right there in front of everyone. Can you imagine standing there, pinned in a sage green dress, a careful smile plastered on your face, while your own mother floats around, adjusting place settings like you're just another decoration? That was me, Selena, 3 months ago. The evening sun was dipping, painting the vineyard in soft gold, and my engagement party was in full swing. David, my fiancé, was charming everyone as usual. My parents introduced me to important guests, but they never used my name, just our daughter, as if I were interchangeable, like a placeholder. I remember glancing at my cousin, Kyle, laughing a little too loudly, settled comfortably in the chair I'd chosen for myself. Funny how that happened, isn't it? Little things like that always had a way of happening to me. I'd overheard snippets of conversation the week before, something about a coastal property near the study. I thought maybe they were planning a trip or an investment. I never asked. People like me, middle children, we learn to read between the silences, to just assume. Then the clinking started. My grandfather, William Hartman, rose. He wasn't just any guest. He was the backbone of our family, a man whose words held weight. He looked elegant in his navy blazer, an old military pin gleaming. "To Selena and David," he began, his voice strong and clear. "May your union be strong, your love be kind, and your foundation steady. As steady as the beachside house I gave you 3 months ago." The air went out of the room. The wind seemed to stop. I froze, staring up at him, my mind scrambling. "What house?" I whispered, not loudly, not accusingly, just stunned. He chuckled, his eyes sweeping over the guests. "Oh, come on, darling. Don't tell me they haven't let you move in yet." His words hit me like a stone dropped into still water, sending ripples of unease through the room. Heads tilted, whispers started, a nervous clinking of glasses. My mother coughed into her napkin, my father shifted, his face unreadable. And Kyle? Kyle just smiled. A slow, knowing smile. I couldn't move. My chest didn't rise, didn't fall. A beachside mansion? In Carpinteria? "I signed it over in February," Grandpa continued, his voice sharper now. "It was supposed to be your wedding gift. Did no one tell you?" He looked at my father, a hard glint in his eyes. "Greg, tell me this isn't what I think it is." No one answered. The silence stretched, heavy and suffocating. Then Grandpa simply walked off, not with drama, but with a profound, quiet disappointment that cut deeper than any shout. The party didn't end, but it died. Laughter turned tight. Smiles turned plastic. I heard someone murmur, "Maybe she knew." Another replied, "No way. Look at her face." David took my hand under the table, his palm damp. "Hey," he whispered. "Maybe this is just a mix-up." "Don't," I said, pulling my hand away. Something hollow inside me just cracked. It was the feeling of realizing the version of your life you believed in was only yours. Everyone else had another script. I stood up, walked past the tables, the music, the lights. No one stopped me. Outside, the air was cool, the sky dark. I headed for a secluded pergola, the one my mother always called too rustic for photos. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.